That is because light only is not softness. It is mastery. It is command.
I agree.
Welcome to the Driving to the Rest podcast. This is Inelia.
And this is Larry. Just a quick note. If you're hearing this, you're on our free feed, which means you'll only get the first part of this conversation.
To access the rest, go drivingtotherest.com and subscribe to the Wisdom Keeper Hour.
Join us and our expert panelists for detailed insights and the after party where you're invited to join in the conversation. Head over to drivingtotherez.com and become a subscriber.
Your subscription keeps this podcast ad-free and helps us keep the lights on and maybe even get a decent cup of coffee. More importantly, it connects you with a community of passionate wisdom keepers like yourself. So if you're ready to go deeper, join us at drivingtotherez.com and support the journey.
The field has shifted. Light rules. Light only. Structural. Choose. Field has shifted. Light walls. Light only. Structural.
Stand with the
If that landed in your chest, you already know why you're here.
The field has shifted. What do you think about that, Dali?
It's,
Yes.
yes.
Yes. Welcome to our third chapter of our Firehorse episodes. Flare in the sky is who you are. It could be the Firehorse, actually. We're totally out of it because of that song.
Yeah, that song gives you the goosebumps.
Mm-hmm. And I'm just going to remind everybody here that this is not a passive, let's ride the energies type of year. You need to do. And the first thing you can do is join us on our Wisdom Keeper Hour at radio.drivingtotherest.com. So do that. And then we can go really into depth about all these things. All right. Is there anything that we need to talk about?
This song
Yes.
and this Firehorse and this chapters 1, 2, and 3 is for the ones who've been holding steady. You know who you are.
Yes.
And we're going to identify you a little bit better in chapter 3.
Really?
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
I don't think so. There's chapter 3. Go for it, babe.
Okay. Let me read. We like paper.
Yes. Print isn't dead.
Yes. The powerful legions of light.
Powerful legions of light.
What does that conjure up for you?
Finally,
Finally?
the legions are forming.
Yes. Actually, they're already formed. That's the thing. So you know who you are. You know where you stand. You know what you're here to do. But do you remember?
Do you remember? The music hopefully can help you.
Yes.
Remember.
Remember.
Why? The
Yes.
billions of souls. Do what?
What billions of souls do what?
Co-conspired with you to be born right now.
Yes. Yes. And be an adult at this time of our history. Around the world, there are billions who carry light not as a trend, not as a reaction, but as a position of power. Power being
The ability to do.
exactly. They may look ordinary from the outside. They have families, jobs, responsibilities, daily routines. But internally, they're steady, trained, clear. Although up to this day, they have been asleep, including and indulging in light dark, keeping the docket stamped day in and day out.
Docket stamp is a English phrase. I'm guessing it means clocking in and clocking out of your day job.
Yeah, it does, yeah. So for them, the flare in the sky that is shaped as a firehorse will tell them it is time to stop darkness in their lives and become their true selves. The selves that are not glued to outrage cycles. Do you know what that is?
Oh, yes. We're in an outrage cycle right now.
Where?
Yes.
Oh, tell me about it.
They have a thing with this war in Iran. They have a thing with the war in Ukraine. They have a thing with the war in Gaza and Israel. And, well, pretty much everywhere. It's the war cycle right now.
Yes.
And the war cycle is
full of outrage.
The perfect place for outrage.
It is.
There are so many outrages.
Yes.
You can't even begin to put your finger on them.
Mm-hmm. Are not baited by every provocation.
These are pretty big provocations.
They are. But I'm thinking also, that outrage cycles and provocations also have a very personal life aspect to them.
I suppose you have to subscribe to receive. Otherwise, you might just be going along and wondering, wonder why the gas is up like So expensive. Something's weird about today. I'm glad I can fill my tank anyway. Or something. I don't know.
Well, yeah. They're not destabilized by headlines.
Okay.
Yeah.
Probably
So-
don't look at headlines.
Right. So you can get, well, I always tell people discernment is different to engaging in negativity,
It is. That is true.
you know, because it's not, I mean, what can you change about the price of gas except the way you feel about it and the way you react to it or respond to it?
Stop peeling out, laying rubber all over the place.
Yeah,
Yeah. Because it uses up a lot of gas.
it does.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't even know that. So
You have to take the anti-slip off and then put your pedal to the metal and hold the brakes on and then do that for a while until your tires pop.
mm-hmm.
Just uses up too much gas. I had to stop that.
Okay. Well, that's a good way to respond,
React.
I suppose. Or is that a reaction?
No,
Okay.
I responded. Yeah.
I guess.
Reaction would have been, I did that because the gas is so expensive. Respond was, I stopped doing it because, well, the gas is too much for that. No playing around anymore.
Okay.
Do you understand? If I went to go fill up and the gas is so expensive, I slammed on the brakes and pushed on the gas and then peeled out of the gas pump, mad,
Uh-huh.
to make a statement.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's outrage.
Okay.
And if you didn't do that, then you're reacting,
Responding?
responding.
Yeah.
Okay, I think the music still has me in a different world.
I think Larry's not quite engaging with the physical universe right now.
Different one.
Yes. So instead, they are building, creating, anchoring, clearly seeing reality for what it is, correctly perceiving their true nature. And I ask you, can you correctly perceive your true nature? What about you, Larry?
Indeed.
Indeed, what?
I can.
You can
I can. Yes, I can.
perceive your true nature
I can, yes.
correctly?
Yes, not
Yes.
every day and every moment, but very often and very clearly when I do.
And what do you see when you do that?
Well, the basic word would be perfection in all things and all actions and all doings. All the doings on have a perfection that in the engaged world you perceive as outrageous or triggering, or name any word, responding. In other words, it creates and generates a response, an emotional response of some form. It creates it. It being an illusion that's creating that emotion. And when you are clear on your true nature, you understand that there is no it other than you creating this reaction, the emotion, to some outward response, which was never outside. A little bit like that.
Okay.
How about you?
What?
Do you perceive your true nature?
Correctly?
Yes, correctly.
I would say that, yes, I perceive my true nature correctly. I'm still doing work on correctly perceiving the universe. That's still an exploration. But I'm pretty certain that I can perceive the reality, the nature of reality correctly, much better than others. Not necessarily everyone on the planet, but probably a great majority.
Cool.
And I put all those perceptions that I perceive to be correct into tools and articles, and then people can,
And music.
and music, right? Because I think it's a level of remembrance, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I think deep down we all know who and what we are, but we just chose to forget so we can temporarily do certain things. But it's time to remember now.
But choosing to forget is something you explored in Team Whisper.
Yes,
Your
in my
novel.
book. Mhm.
Novel book.
My novel, yeah. Team Whispering. Okay, so as they look at the flare of the fire horse here, it is not a call to scramble. It is a signal of confirmation. Stand where you are. The powerful legions of light are not being summoned into battle. They're being reminded of their strength. They're asked to wake up and open their eyes and see what is now visible. What do you have to say about that part?
That's the part of them, those legions of light, becoming aware of their own true nature and seeing what is now visible rather than reacting to what they're seeing.
Yeah.
That's how I interpret it.
Very good, yeah. Have you felt that you can no longer shrink to make others comfortable,
Oh, yes.
dilute clarity to avoid being labeled?
No, afraid not. I have to just say it.
I don't know about that.
I do.
You do?
I do, but I don't. I just say it now. I just like, hey, you don't have to think I'm crazy or not crazy or whatever. Here's what's going on.
Okay.
Jump on board or forget what I just said in 5 seconds. Fine. It's up to me.
Yeah.
Not up to me.
Enter shadow arenas to prove endurance. Look how strong I am.
No, I've definitely given that job up.
You used to have it?
Oh, yes.
Oh, when? Where?
Well, often as not, I would go fishing and it would be a shadow arena
Uh-huh.
full of all low friends in low places, as Garth Brooks used to say, doing low things.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and torture devices and all of the
What kind of torture devices?
well, very, very long hours and very, very uncomfortable conditions with very, very unsatisfactory food cooked in a very dirty pot, eaten with very tired guys who smell quite terrible and have terrible things to say and listen to horrible music.
Yes.
That would be what I consider a shadow arena.
Yes.
And I proved I had a lot of endurance.
Yes, you did. You did.
I no longer fall for that.
That's really fascinating, though, what you just described, because most people wouldn't even recognize that as a shadow arena to show how strong they are, you know?
Well, I'm not most people, honey.
I've noticed.
Most people wouldn't play a CD with feng shui in order to catch fish.
Right.
But at that point in my life, I had shifted from shadow arena to
Yes.
light arena.
Yes, I think you did.
And that at some point, I don't need to have endurance in a light arena, but that light arena, it's a little small.
Yeah.
It's like an myself universe inside a wheelhouse, inside of a little boat, inside of a little tiny island in the middle of the giant sea.
Literally.
Literally.
Yes. Okay. That is because light only is not softness. It is mastery. It is command.
I agree.
I'd like to expand a little bit on that part, right?
Okay.
Because it's basically, I've often seen people respond when I say to them, do not engage in darkness, do not, answer that call to be victim aggressor or whatever, do not project victim aggression onto others. They interpret that to mean that now they're going to be soft and be doormats.
Fluffy bunnies.
Fluffy bunnies. And they're going to, we're going to ignore there's no actual darkness. That's another one. Or we have to put up with everything because, fighting back is not light. So what do you say about that?
Let's just bypass all that stuff. Bypass.
And then
do what they call spiritual bypassing. And then go over there in the field and lay down for a while and let the clouds go by. And maybe everything will be better when you get up.
Is that a tool that you're telling people to do?
That's a tool that I've used before.
Yeah.
If you just wait, it'll get better.
Yes. So there's a difference between discernment
and
engagement.
Well,
or response or reaction.
Those are the things. The reaction and response has to do with being conscious or unconscious about the action you take. Right.
And I have found that a lot of people who will say, I didn't say those things because it's going to hurt the other person, like hurt their feelings, is because they're thinking in a way that would hurt the other person's feelings, and not in a way of actions, and responding to actions. But also, if you put up with abuse because you don't want to hurt other people's feelings, for example, then it's more to do with you want people to like you and accept you and not reject you sometimes, right? It's not very light.
People are such complicated individuals. I can only barely agree with you. It's like that part that you just said applies to some people sometimes. I've seen people take perfectly innocent statements and call that attacking them.
Yeah.
And then becoming the aggressor over it.
Right.
It doesn't have anything to do with, your intent or your thought or your wishes or any of those other things. It's like people are complicated systems.
Yeah. And that's why it's so important to perceive yourself correctly.
Exactly, because you will jump into reaction, and normal reactions that have been programmed into you over time have been dark reactions. They're not the light reactions. The light reactions you've been programmed to think are the fluffy bunny. Well, just take it.
Yeah,
Jesus,
that's not good.
Jesus, what would Jesus do?
Yeah, he would die at the cross.
Well, no, not before that. Before that, he would just let you slap him.
Oh, right,
and then give you the other cheek. That's what they teach you, even though that's probably not what it actually was written.
No, probably not.
Probably not, because I think there was a lot of stabbing going on in those things. But let's not go there.
Let's not go there.
The point of it is, powerful legions of light are not fluffy bunnies.
They're not.
But they're also not
brutal,
dark stabbers.
No, exactly.
And they're not reactionary with dark intents or dark overlays or dark crusts. They're not reactive in the sense you poke them and then they off with their heads, right?
Right.
They're responsible and responsive. It's like before you enter the arena, you know where you're going. And when the arena starts poking at you, you already know that those are outrages designed to generate a reaction. You're not a reactive legion.
Right.
You're a responsible legion. It's like not the water off a duck's back, but similar.
Yeah, that's why you can no longer do that. You can feel that it's enough. You cannot shrink yourself to make others comfortable, dilute clarity to avoid being labeled, or into shadow arenas to prove endurance. That's no longer what your game is here.
That's not the game.
No. That is because light only is not softness. It's mastery. It means you have to be disciplined.
You should know who you are.
Yes.
Your own true nature, and you should correctly perceive it. That should be first and foremost.
And it is command. Light is command, basically. What are you feeding? Are you feeding light or are you feeding darkness? Right?
Yes.
It is the discipline to hold coherence when chaos tries to recruit you. And I've always talked about realities and people's realities or their things that they're playing. People are always trying to recruit you, and you are always trying to recruit them to make whatever reality stronger. Yeah? And it's like somebody coming up to you with some gossip. Oh, you've never heard, you haven't heard about blah, 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 that did blah, blah, blah. And you know what? Right? And the person, how would you respond to that? How do you react to that, right? Do you engage immediately into gossip? And what does that generate in you and others? Or how do you respond?
Well, like I just did, I kind of tuned you out. It's like gossip, 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 gossip. And then I started thinking about, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
What would be nice?
So would that be like avoidance?
Yes, I'm bypassing.
Bypassing?
I just, whatever. Yeah. Gossip all you like. I don't care. I have other things on my mind. I don't know what's the right response, but that kind of was my reaction. My filter of me just turned off. I didn't become interested in the gossip that you were trying to spout. I don't even know who you're gossiping about.
Right.
I'm already in a different place.
Yeah. Well, you can do that.
Yeah, what are you going to do? Hey, honey, I heard something about somebody. You're going to want to know. I saw it with my own two eyes.
So we did explore that.
Oh, you're supposed to respond to me.
Oh, you are?
You did the same thing I did. You didn't even.
No.
You just totally,
No.
totally in a different place.
I was going to say, we did explore this kind of news in our second hour, the Wisdom Keeper hour. And where it came from originally wasn't a place of darkness. So it's like, oh, you'll never guess what happened with blah, blah, blah. Was actually something that was part of our nature within a tribe to make sure everybody was doing well. You know?
Oh, I remember now what you're talking about. Yeah.
And then how it turned,
Light
how it
gossip.
changed, how it changed, how it turned, and how to become destructive is something we explore in the Wisdom Keeper Hour. Okay. So my response would be,
Listen to the Wisdom Keeper's Hour,
darling.
darling. I like it. Okay. You convinced me.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Are you finished?
So, no, I haven't finished. Okay. So have you ever felt that you can no longer, I'm going to say it again, shrink to make others comfortable?
Totally. Yes.
And on the second hour, there's a fascinating example of that because the person thought that when they were shrinking their darkness so that it wouldn't escalate into drama, that they were shrinking themselves. So that was fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
If you're interested in that, go ahead and join the Wisdom Keeper Hour because it truly is eye-opening. Dilute clarity to avoid being labeled. I think you gave some excellent examples of that. Because you're not doing it anymore. People can think that I'm crazy if they want to. It's fine.
It's fine.
And to shadow arenas, prove endurance. Great examples. I love those. And the powerful legions of light are not waiting for the fire horse. They are the fire horse.
The fire horse doesn't drag the legions of light. It is the legions of light.
Yes. So don't wait to be dragged into the light paradigm. You need to be the light paradigm. That's lecturing here, but you know, you feel lectured to.
Light rules, we mean light rules.
Yeah. The force of this year does not belong to chaos. It belongs to those steady enough to direct it. The momentum, the acceleration, the exposure, all of it becomes power in the hands of those aligned with clarity and vision. The fire horse does not drag the legions of light. It is the legions of light. And the legions of light don't brace for impact. They are the impact.
You are the impact.
Yes. And I hope this article was long enough to find you, my friend.
Yes.
It lasted 3 weeks. Was that long enough to find you? I sure hope so.
In 3 different musics.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, we'll see you in the second part.
Okay.
Love you, honey.
Love you.
The field has shifted.
Join us for the rest of this conversation at driveintotheres.com.
And when you go to driveintotheres.com and you join in the rest of the show, rest of the second hour, you also get to join in the after party. 9:00 on Fridays, we all get together, including you.
Hi, Ash.
Hi, Ash.
Hi. How are you?
We're doing good. How about you?
I'm good. I'm glad to be back.
Yes.
Yes.
Nice to see you back. Yes, thank goodness.
We're
I
glad you're
know.
back too.
Yes,
I
we're
know.
very glad.
It feels so good to be back.
Yes.
Yes. And then, this article to be coming back for is pretty awesome because I've read it 5 times, if not more, because it's definitely got the fire horse energy in it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say.
Yeah. Can I read a little bit?
Please.
Sure.
Okay. So this year is a flare shot into the sky over a battlefield that has stretched for lifetimes. Not a flare to signal danger or a cry for help. It is a flare to identify positions, a flare that lights the dark landscape, where the landscape becomes visible, a light that allows you to see not only where your guidance steps, but where you are, where you stand. A light that shows where the darkness lies in wait, where the traps are, where the bullets are flying. I repeat, when a flare goes up, you see exactly where you stand and what is around you.